All right, so now we're going to jump into the 2 mile run. With the 2 mile run, we're not going to get too in depth with this, and there's for many reasons, but let's just go over what the major and support muscles are of the 2 mile run. As we all know, this is a cardio event, right? Cardiovascular. So really, that is the main thing you want to challenge, right? Is your cardiovascular system. But the muscles, as for muscles, our major muscles in getting a faster 2 mile run time would be your hamstrings, which are in the back of the legs, because we need to understand when we step, we are pulling with our hamstrings each step, right? So the hamstrings and the glutes are the ones doing the pulling action, okay? Whereas your quads are taking that impact on each step. And your calf muscles, obviously, to get that stroke, that flow with your run, okay? So these are your major muscles of the 2 mile run. As for support muscles, and I would almost say that core is a major muscle as well, but just to keep anatomy and physiology simple, you have your core, which is your obliques, your abs, and your low back, okay? So your obliques are on the sides here. That is what rotates the body. Your core, your abs, right, are in the front of your core, whereas your low back is your core as well, but it's located in your low back, okay? These all need to be strong and have good endurance in order for you to be good at the 2 mile run, but not only that, but to stay injury free, right? These muscles are all very, very important. Okay, so like always, we're going to go to combatfitnow.com. We're going to hit on military exercises. We will go to ACFT exercises, and then we're going to go to 2 mile run. So before we get started, let me explain that getting better at running, okay, is generally you need to run more, right? So one, practice on your form so you stay injury free so you can train more, right? Stretching, okay, stretching, and then making sure these muscles stay strong, stay high endurance, right, is key. But to be realistic with you, continuous running, a running program where you extend your distance and then you also work on your speed is the true way to get better at the 2 mile run. But just so we have some exercises, if you want to strengthen those muscles or keep them up to par, I made a nice list of exercises so you can understand what muscles you do use when you run, and if you're exercising and you can't run, you've been running too much, you need to take a day off of running. These are some exercises you can do to enhance your running. All right, so the first top 5 bodyweight exercises is, like I said, run with good form. Okay, if you practice bad form, you're gonna get bad. I've done it in my past. The running is my number one hated event, I guess you could say. I'm a bigger guy, so running is not my number one event, but I did not get better at running until I focused on form. All right, so even just because you're not running super fast doesn't mean you can't train for your 2 mile run. You work on your form, okay? Because my problem was I was getting injured. I would be going really super hard, running really, really hard, and then boom, hurt my back, boom, hurt my knee, my ankle, okay? And then it sets you back weeks. So good form running on a consistent basis is your number one go-to, all right? And we said that before. And then it's sprints, right? So if you want to up the ante a little bit here, you sprint at the end of your mile runs, or do your 6120s, or there's plenty of sprint workouts, hill sprint workouts that you can do to enhance your speed. All right, so exercise body weight wise, the plank is an excellent exercise because we know the core is an important part of running. Superman's, this will keep your back strong. Like I told you before, I had a back injury. I had a ruptured disc in my L5S1 because my back was weak, my core was too strong, my front core, was too strong. Don't let that happen to you. Work the low back, all right? And your glute hip raise will also work your low back, but also your hamstrings and your butt. Now, these are great bodyweight exercises. For equipment, if you have some equipment, you're lucky to use some, right? Jumping rope. Jumping rope allows you to do many different things. You can jump from one foot to the next foot. And what that does is work all your stabilizing muscles, right? Especially in the calf, right? In your knee area. If you're not good at jump roping, you need to get better at it. So you need to do more of it, but it will, one, increase your cardiovascular strength, right? And two, your stabilizing muscles, right? Which is very important for running. One leg touchdowns. These are amazing for hamstrings, okay? You will really feel these in your hamstrings. It works your low back and your glutes as well, which are very important for running. Lunges with sandbags, or the kettlebell. You could put the kettlebell on your shoulder. You could put it in the middle, the sandbag on, same way. If you do it on one side, make sure you keep it even on the other, but this keeps you unbalanced, which works on those stabilizing muscles as well. All right. Deadlift with the barbell. We already know this is an important exercise, but continue to do it. This will increase your hamstring strength, your total body strength, your core strength. You know it. It's one of the best exercises out there. And I call them American get-ups with a kettlebell. If you do not know how to do this exercise, all you need to do is come to the list here. You click on that, and it will explain it to you on how to perform that exercise. And as always, please scroll all the way down to the end of the page and let us know what you think. All right. Do you have a different exercise that should be on this list? I would love to build a list, okay, for all you runners out there, especially the ones who used to be bad and now you're good at running. Please share your knowledge with all of us so that we can make everybody better. Like I said too before, we'll always give you credit. We'll put your name next to that exercise. We'll represent your social media, or if you have an Instagram, whatever you have, we'll post that on there as well. We'd love to hear from you, and I hope this video helped. I'll see you in the next one.